Hey everyone, and welcome. Today I have this really big box from Journalsay that I want to go through with you guys and show you what I got. They kindly reached out to me and let me pick out some items, and I really want to show you what I got because the selection was really great. I found so many things that I was excited to try. I peeked in here one time, but I haven't gone through the box yet, so I saved that for you guys. So I'll just open it up, and as you can see, the packaging is cute and seasonally themed, and then you get this note card. And I am not being paid to do this. I just wanted to let you know that everything was sent to me. I put some of my own money in to get a few things because I really like things I've gotten from Journalsay in the past. So that's how much I love their stuff. Even when they gifted me things, I still spent some of my own money because there were so many different things I wanted to try this go around. So let's get into it. I first want to show you these. Let me move this box a bit more. These are alphabet stickers that look like they are woven, embroidered patches. I want to show you all the colorways I got. I was really excited for these, so I got different colorways, and you can see the pink is more floral. This brown one has cute like woodland animals and mushrooms and things. So I got 2 of a couple of them, or this one I got 3 because I thought I would use this color the most. And these packs only have 1 of every letter in them, so in order to be able to spell things, I got some duplicates. These ones are very like autumnal and coffee themed. This one is floral again. So Journalsay has a bunch of different colorways of some of their items, and sometimes you can just click to purchase a set of every colorway. So that's what I did, and then I just got a couple more of some of my favorites. So again, I will have more than 1 of each letter. So let's open this one and I'll show you. I opened one of the pink ones, but I haven't opened any other ones. These are really pretty, and I like that they don't add bulk to your journal, or not very much bulk at least, because see how flat they are, but they look very three-dimensional. When I saw these, I was really excited to try them out. Let me get another. I'll just grab a couple or a whole little stack. So I'm really excited for these. Let's open one of these ones as well with the coffee. So I think these will be really fun to use as headers in my reading journal. Then I got these, if I can find the other colorways in here. I like to show you all the colorways of something at once if I can. So I think they're all right here. Okay, so these are all, I think, the same item in different colorways. So I got blue, I got green, greenish, or the flowers themselves are white. So white, green leaves, and the amber glow colorway. So these are all the same item, but in the different colorways, and they look like embroidered flowers. If you can see there, there's the different flowers you get. Let's see this one. And let's open a couple of them. Definitely comment and let me know if when you see hauls, you like to see every single piece taken out. I can do that, but I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna show you some of them. But look how cute. They look like embroidered leaves. I really like this one. These monstera leaves, and super fun. I think this would again make a really great spread. Just using these in a reading journal. I pick out things that, of course, I like because that way I feel confident showing them to you guys, but I also try to pick things that I think would just be good in anyone's reading journal so that I can try out these things kind of for you and you can see if you want to get them yourself. I love how affordable Journalsay is, because the scrapbook style of journaling I do in my reading journal can take a lot of different supplies to achieve the kind of layered look that I do. So I really appreciate how affordable Journalsay is, and you can get a lot of things and try out different things to do kind of a more complex style of like layering with your ephemera, but you don't have to have a huge budget. These ones got folded a little bit, but they're still intact. These are so cute. Okay, so I'm really happy with these and how they look embroidered, but they won't add bulk to my reading journal. They won't add nearly as much bulk if they were actually embroidered and three-dimensional. So I love these, and I love the pine cones. I could see myself using these a lot, and you get a really good amount in there. I'll just put these in a different storage thing, so I'll just go ahead and dump them out and show you how much, so you guys can see how many come in each one. It probably also says on here, oh, 40 pieces. I could literally just tell you, but I will show you what that looks like. Yeah, these are really, really fun. Next, I got a lot of these circular stickers that are called Soft Monologue. So we can look at these. Let me find how many colorways I got of these. Oh, there's some more of my alphabet stickers in here too. I think I showed all of these except for this one. This colorway is black and white. You can see that, and it also has floral designs. And then similarly, I got a lot of these round stickers in the different colorways, and I liked them because I thought these would be really good to add just some small detailed elements with different patterns and textures. I often find myself wanting just some like little small layering pieces, and I thought these would be perfect for that. Let's open the green one. So as you can see, a lot of different patterns, 2 of each at least. Oh wait, no, there's more. No, there's 2 of each, I think, each different pattern. And there's 30 pieces total in each one. So really nice to have on hand in all the colorways to match whatever book cover I have in my reading journal, for example. I like to sometimes match the color in the cover of the book, and so that's why I like to get the different colorways, so I have something to go with everything, because every now and then, because as someone who mostly reads fantasy, a lot of my ephemera is more nature inspired or like forest related, but every now and then I read like a fun summer rom-com and the cover of the book is bright and colorful, and I don't have anything to go with that. So I specifically with this order tried to get a bunch of different colorways, just in case I want to use them to layer to make a certain look in my reading journal. I found some pink colorway of those same embroidered flower stickers. Really excited for all of those embroidered stickers. They look so fun and different from anything I have. Here's another one of the bluish and white flowers. Oh, and there was also a purple colorway of the embroidered flower as well. Really pretty. Get all of those flowers. I love these ones. Let's see if anything else is kind of bundled together. Okay, so I missed these. Let's see. So I got 2 of those leaf ones. There's some more, and then more of the purple flowers. And then this is one more of that Soft Monologue circular stickers in like gray beige colors right there. Then I got this set of paper ephemera. Just a lot of different pattern papers. I have used several sets from Amazon of pattern papers, but I've used them so many times I was looking for something new. And these looked like a style I would definitely use a lot, with the greens and just some simple text and patterns to add again for layering. Pretty much everything I get is with layering in mind. And it looks like there's 2 of each patterned paper. Just flip through them so you can see. I love these ones with the dragonflies and the butterflies. So these will be really fun to use, and they feel pretty soft and again not too bulky. They're just papers, they're not stickers, but I don't mind that at all. Sometimes in order for it to be a sticker, it's a little bit thicker, and this just means it's really thin and easy for layering. So I love just some regular kind of paper, and it feels, again, textured and kind of soft, very cotton-y. So that's nice because it just gives a little bit different texture than my regular like printer paper would give. Really excited for that. And this comes with 100 pieces. So I thought that was a great deal. Then I got some inks. I got one ink from them last time and I really liked having a larger ink pad. So this time I got ruby red and leaf green because I really only have like blacks and brown inks and like maybe one gray one. So I thought these would be really nice. I often say I don't like my handwriting, so sometimes I rely on letter stickers, printing my fonts, or stamping them. So these will really help with stamping my headers. These are all the same flower sticker in different colorways as well. I really think getting every colorway is nice to build up a collection of color-coded ephemera. It's totally fine to stick to like a few colors if that's what you prefer. I kind of like to have something floral or botanical in every color, like I said, so I got these and they're really pretty. I think this one is my favorite. I tend to like the greens, of course. Let's look at them. Each one comes with 20 flowers and they're all with a clear background to them. And they have gold gilding, which I think is really beautiful. And I love how they look watercolor. Yeah, these are really beautiful. I'm really excited to use these. I'm sure I'm saying I'm excited to use everything, but it really is true. I was really looking forward to getting this package because I loved everything I picked out so much. I feel like I was running low on some of like my more, for me, basics. I guess they're not really basic, but what I consider essentials for my reading journal are florals, other nature things like ferns and leaves, and nature stickers that are not florals, and then butterflies and paper ephemera that has a botanical kind of look to it. Those are like my real essentials for my reading journal style. And I thought these fit in well and just gave me some variety in the colorways. So if I had a book cover that's orange and pink, I could make something that's more my style, but in that colorway, if that makes sense. So next I got these little pack of 30 stickers with butterflies and again that kind of retro botanical look that I've been liking lately. If you've seen my other hauls, this is the kind of thing that I've been gravitating towards lately. It has nice packaging where you open it and then this is taped in here. And then each one of these is a sticker and it looks like there's 2 of each design. I really like these a lot. I'm going to have to organize all of this, of course, but it's definitely worth it. And then next I got these called Glazed Tulle, and they're like lace, but pet tape. I got every colorway they had available. I think some of them were sold out, and then 2 of this like light green colorway. Ooh, that one's really pretty. It didn't come out, but now I'm curious about it. Okay, and these, I believe, have kind of an embroidered look to them too. Let's get one with like a larger floral to show you. So the floral on here, if you can see the greens and the butterfly also look embroidered. So again, loving that kind of embroidered look to things. I think it's really unique and really fun. It must be a trend or something, but I don't know. I just love it. And here's a blank one, which is really nice. And yeah, those are super fun. I think the pink and this, there's blue as well, but the pink and this colorway look really interesting because this is kind of like a light orange, but I think there's multicolored flowers in here. Then I got a couple of these florals in colors that I thought I don't often have, like pinks. So let's see what these look like. These come with 25 pieces, and you can see there's some individual flowers and some groupings of flowers. And these are more of a pet tape look and finish. Sorry, these are more of a washi tape is what I'm trying to say. So that soft papery look is the washi paper instead of the clear is the PET or PET tape. These are a washi finish. That one's nice and large. I got blue, and let's see if I got any other colorways in here. Those are pretty. These are a little different, so I'll go through those in a second. They're not the same packaging. Okay. I think these are all of this kind. Sorry if the angle shifted a little bit. I ran out of storage, and so I had to reset up. But let's go through these ones next. I remember picking these because of the fruit in them, which I thought would be great for summer. I like to kind of switch up my style. I mean, it's really like, at the end of the day, I love nature ephemera with, you know, some variation here and there. Some things are more like celestial I like as well, which still to me is kind of naturey because the moon is, you know what I'm saying. It's not earthy and green, but yeah, around summer and spring, I like to add in some brighter nature-inspired stickers and ephemera with things like this, like these lemons I thought were really pretty and still very like natural looking. So I'm really excited to use these. There's florals in here as well, as you can see, but there's some lemons, and I like this one with the slices a lot too. So that will be fun to use for summer. I do normally read the most like colorful books that I'm going to read. Just tend to be in the summer too, so that will go well with, again, a rom-com or something like that. I've also been reading the Unselected Journals of Emma M. Lyon, and each cover of that series is a different bright color. So I thought maybe this stuff could be fun for spreads for that series. So I've got the lemons. What else did I get? Okay, I think I just got 2 lemons and 2 apples. They had other colorways / fruits that I really liked, but they were all sold out. So if you go on there and you see more of this sticker in different colorways, hopefully you can snatch them. Yes, look at these apples. I really just liked how they were green. I've had red apple things before, but I like that these look like a nice, bright, summery kind of color. Red would be summery too, but yeah, I don't have much green. And again, instead of just having green flowers or just like one green thing, now I have a variety, especially once I get to these, which I'll show you here soon. Just a nice variety of soft colors. I also like that I can, ooh, this is a beautiful snowdrop. Look at this, that's so beautiful. I love the illustration style of that. That's really pretty. I will use this on like every spread if I could, honestly. Things like this and ferns, I just never have enough of, personally. But I was saying before that sticker distracted me that I like to mix pet tape style stickers like these that are clear and more, for lack of a better word, like plasticky, with the more washi tape style ephemera that's more papery. It just gives a lot of dimension to my spreads just by mixing up whether I'm using pet tape or washi tape stickers. So I like to have a mix of both. These are little sets of flowers. These are blue with some vases, and these are white. And they each have, says they're pet tape, and they each have 30 pieces. So they're small, but a lot in here. I liked them because the vases made it a little different. And I thought maybe they'd be small enough if you guys have a bookshelf drawing in your reading journal. If you've seen how a lot of people like to do the bookshelf look, I thought maybe these would go well on a bookshelf, depending on how big your bookshelf is. Wouldn't that be really pretty? So there's that one. There's this one, also really beautiful. Really lovely. I also think Journalsay has really nice pictures on their website that let you see what things will look like. I feel like sometimes on Amazon, I can't really tell. Let's look at the blue ones. These are really fun and a little different for sure. So these are different, and I think this was the only colorway, or I just wanted white to go with everything. I can't quite remember. So these are more pet tape stickers, just with different white flowers, as you can see. Nice selection, and I didn't have very many white flowers, so Got these. These are really fun and different. So I just got one pack because I wasn't sure how much I would use them, but they're hot air balloon stickers. In like this pastel, ornate kind of blue and pink color scheme. Those are definitely different, and I think that could be a fun spread to do for a book. Then I got a few more sticker packs and these two booklets called Lace Fantasy that I think are more lace stickers but in a bound little book, as you can see. So they are sheets that you can peel out with different, let me show you individual ones. So this is two of them back to back. So there's this black one you can see right there, and then like a white one behind it. So they are just these sheets that would be really great. Again, you could cut around it and use it on a border, or you could put it as this rectangle and then put something in the middle. They're kind of like frames, but just lace. This one was, obviously the exterior is green, but the inside's not green. And a lot of the stickers I got, by the way, seem to be from this tomato jam girl. So that's cute. But yeah, they show you kind of how they put it in the background of some things and layer stickers over, and then they also can like cut shapes out of them. But let's see if this one is different. I think they're more different in the lace pattern than they are. Yeah, these ones are more circular. So the colorway is not really the color of the frame, right? This is pink on the outside, but they're all still black and white, but they are more centralized designs. So I would probably use these in my reading journal like a doily, but they will be even more thin, which is nice. And I would cut around the edge just loosely because it's clear. I wouldn't be too worried about being exact. And every one it has comes in both black and white. So there's a black one, and then there's a white one. So these, again, for layering will be very fun. Or you could put them like somewhere on its own and put like a book cover in the center for like a favorite spread or something in your reading journal. And I do like to use these kind of items in other journals, but my reading journal is the one I share the most, so I thought I would just let you know my thinking for them based on that. Then I have this. It says Latte Moment, which is cute, and it's paper ephemera in shades of cream and brown, and it's just loose paper pieces in a lot of different patterns. This one has words or text on it, so I probably won't use that, but you can always just cover them up. It looks like a couple do, so that's good to know. If you like that, then this would be great for you, and if you don't like it, you might be like me and just like find ways to cover that up or work around it. Can we always be this close forever and ever? At least that's kind of cute, but I probably will just use these more pattern ones or use this, but I'll just rip out that part or layer something over it. I do a lot of layering, like I said, and I also rip paper a lot to give it a ripped edge. So there's two of each pattern, and there's this more transparent feel on some of them, and then the front smaller pieces are more of a regular opaque paper. These are simple but will be helpful for layering like I like. Then I got more of these glazed window stickers. Last time I did an order from Journalsay, which I've only, I think, had one other large order. Last time I ordered from them, I got glazed window stickers in a lot of colorways, but green was sold out. So of course I got the green. I have used these on some of my Juliette Marillier spreads, as well as most recently on my Throne of Glass spread in my reading journal. I used blue windows that were from this same product, just in the blue colorway. And as you can see, they're very eye-catching, so these make a really good statement in your journal. And you can really just put this in your journal and then put some flowers around it and you're done. As far as decoration, if you like to decorate like me, these can be a nice way to have a big statement piece either on a cover page or in the center or something, and then you can just decorate around it. This one is really pretty. I love the stained glass look with the flowers. Again, it comes with two of each design, and I really liked the green colorway. So I will definitely use these a lot. I almost could have gotten 2 of them because they come with 10 total. 5 designs, 10 pieces. Excited for these. Then I got some butterflies. I obviously also love butterflies. I've used them in a lot of spreads. Every now and then I think I'm boring you guys and using too many, but I like what I like. And I do like to keep an eye out for new butterfly stickers to kind of to over time have like a comprehensive list for you guys of where to get good nature stickers and butterfly stickers, mushrooms, that kind of thing. So I wanted to try these out, and I thought that they looked pretty muted compared to a lot of butterfly stickers I see look very, very vibrant. So I liked that these looked more muted, which would be really nice and just sometimes easier to work with. So you can see all the different colors in here, and they look fairly realistic. Some a little more watercolory, but I like both the realistic look and the watercolor look. I'm dropping them. This one's really pretty. But yeah, really love butterfly stickers. Then we have all of these rolls, which these I'm gonna put up there. Let's see, are from same design, same product, different colorway / design. These are also over here, same product listing, but all the colorways. So I'm not going to open all of them. These are different on each one, so maybe I should open all of them. Let me show you. So there you can see, again, with a little round, just designs, and each one has multiple designs. And it's also by that Tomato Girl brand, Tomato Jam Girl, which I've been illustrating things lately, and without ever knowing that this was a brand, I actually made a sticker of a girl with tomatoes around her and just put the text on it saying Tomato Girl. So I thought it was funny that this whole brand is called Tomato Jam Girl. Someone out there gets my brain. Also, I will say there's nothing really to get. I just made a sticker with tomatoes, and I'm a girl who likes to eat tomatoes, and I have a friend who likes to grow tomatoes, and I just felt like there's just tomato girls out there. And tomato girl makeup was a trend that I didn't really even partake in or anything. I just remember it going around. So I just thought a sticker that said Tomato Girl was pretty cute. Anyway, that's just a random tidbit of what I've been doing. I thought these are great because they're on a roll. So, okay, that one just peeled off. Let's put it back. They're on a roll, so like the other ones, they're all flakes that I showed you. All those round, these soft monologue ones are all on their own, which is perfectly fine, but these are nice because they're on a roll, and so then at a certain point they repeat. Let's see. Okay, they repeat there, and there's the same one, so that much. So I think 12 unique designs on here. And then they repeat, and there's a Christmas tree one. Well, it doesn't have to be a Christmas tree necessarily, but the other ones look more springish. And I thought these would just, again, I'm going to say this with everything, but be really nice for layering. These would also be nice because they have just enough going on. I use things like this a lot. I just will snip off a strip of them and put them in my forest planner and just use them for random decoration on my dailies. The forest planner is just like my diary type journal where I just write a little bit each day, not about my day. I just write like poetry or a book quote, and I keep track of my reading progress to more easily update my reading journal in there. And sometimes I just like a little decoration, and things like this are really nice for that because it adds visual element without you having to layer and do all this stuff. You know, that's always fun for me to do, but I don't always have time for that in every journal. So these are fun in a lot of journals. And then there's this red colorway, which is really cute. I love strawberry stuff, and I like the apple on here. So I kind of want to open all of them, but I don't know how long that will make this video. The blue one, also really cute. A tree cutout is kind of funny, but let's see. And I think they're all called petite floral frames, if that helps you find them. I'm going to do my best to link all this stuff below, but it's a lot of stuff. So if I'm missing a link or you see something you want to find but you can't, let me know and I'll find the link for you. And I do have an affiliate link and I think a code in my description. I link it all the time so you can use it whenever, and I do get commission from that, like I said. But I really appreciate when you guys use my links. It helps me out and just helps me be able to continue making my journal spreads and continue showing you guys some of the ephemera I find. So thank you if you do ever use my links. I've seen some people use some of them and I really appreciate it. This one is really cute. They kind of look like plates, which is really fun. You could do something really fun with that. And I like how they're soft and pastel, so kind of just easy to go with things that way. Then there's this yellow one, which has some stars and some floral things, which is really fun. I like this one, looks like an embroidery hoop. Really, really cute. The pink one as well has a bow and these tiny little flowers, and that plaid one back there. I got these in every colorway because I really thought I would like every colorway. If there's something that comes in a bunch of colors and I don't think I would use them all, I try not to get them, and I don't want to be wasteful. But these, I really thought I would use all of them. And it's a really nice way to make a theme in your reading journal, to get one item in a lot of colorways, because then if you want to do a spread that's more green, you've got your items in every color so that your spreads can kind of have a theme or go together if you like that kind of thing. So these are called lace borders, and I got these in every color, like I said. I'm just going to open a couple of them. They do look like they're all slightly different, which is very nice that there's that, you know, touch of added detail, that they're all a little different. They're not just the background a different color, they're all actually slightly different little frames on there. But let's look at them because they have a background to them. So I'm wondering if I would cut them out or use them as is. And I think they're perforated. Let's look. So one came off accidentally, but let's look. Ooh, and it was in the middle there, so this might all come off. Oh no, they're peelable like that. Okay, great. I thought they were paper that was perforated, if that makes sense, and so kind of like stamps almost, but they're actually just peelable. So that's even easier to use. They all say luck on them, which I don't mind. And then they are rectangles with the green background or whatever color background you choose, but I think that that is a nice little element to add, and I think I'll get a lot of use out of these. So I'm excited for these. Let's move the lace ones and the little petite floral frames. Okay, and then should we do these or this first? Let's do these first. I think these are just envelopes, if I'm not mistaken. They are. And I think I was expecting them to be smaller, but that's my bad for not looking up the size or dimensions. But these are really cute. Too big to put in my journal, but I will definitely find a use for these. I actually also just wanted to try envelopes because I'm starting an illustration business and I want to send prints and stickers to people, but sometimes I want the envelope to look cute, so I was trying different ones. So I just got these two. Would you call these manila envelopes? And then they're the kind you can wrap this around to close it. So those are really cute and they feel really nice quality. And then we have two last rolls. This one I think was just a floral one because I have several pet tapes with floral designs, but this one looked more summery than a lot of what I have. This has butterflies and flowers that were just very colorful without being super saturated, if that makes sense. There's a lot of variety of color in here. There's pinks and oranges and even light blues and purples and little butterflies, but it's not super bright. So this felt different than anything I have, and I think I wouldn't even cut around it. I would just use it as is, which would also make my life easier. So that's really pretty. I like that. Last but not least, this kind of random, but I thought fun, 1 week of inspiration, have a good day. It's what it says on here. And it's a roll of weekly little stickers, which I actually thought would be nice for my Filofax or my diary if I just want to almost use these like a tab or like a little like highlighter of sorts. I'll show you when I open them. So they're like this, and they have the days of the week as well as a little coffee next to them. And I thought these would be really fun. You could use this as like a rating system. You could rate coffee on here. If you go to coffee shops a lot, you could write where you are and then like rate the coffee. I was just thinking of putting like little notes in them And I just thought they were really fun, and again, nice that they're on a roll. I could cut a strip out and put them with my journal so I don't have to carry a bunch with me. And I could use them for all sorts of things. You could track something on them, like, or just write your mood, like that kind of thing. So these I think will be really useful, but let me know if you have a specific idea you would use them for. And that's my last item. So hopefully you enjoyed this haul. I'm really excited to use everything I found. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing everything I got. I think some of my favorites are the embroidered flowers, the embroidered letters, and these rolls and things. I think, honestly, I love all of it. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing it. I will leave as many links in my description as I can. Comment and let me know what your favorite item was, or if you want me to post a link that you can't find, I'll be happy to do that. Thank you to everyone who uses my links. I appreciate you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.